and welcome to Chicago Style Eats, the show where we talk about tasty foods invented in Chicago. I'm Tony.
And I'm Stephanie.
And in this episode, we explore the uniquely Chicago liqueur called Malört. It marks the first and possibly only Scandinavian contribution to the fabric of Chicago's mixological culture. Swedish immigrant Carl Jeppsson began selling his Malört in 1912 as a medicinal liquor, which is made with wormwood. An herb that grows wild in Sweden, wormwood, which translated to Swedish is Malört, is used as a bittering agent, but it is also touted for its curative qualities for digestion problems, Crohn's disease, osteoarthritis, and other medical conditions. However, there's no good scientific evidence that supports those claims. Wormwood is also used to make absinthe and is the ingredient that was believed to be the cause of serious ill effects that got absinthe banned through the world for decades. Jeppsson sold his Malört door to door in his neighborhood of Swedish immigrants. Though it contained alcohol, he sold it as an elixir, which allowed him to skirt the prohibition laws and sell throughout the 1920s.
I guess that's smart.
Jeppsson eventually sold his recipe to a Chicago distillery that marketed beyond the Swedish community. Then Polish immigrants in Chicago took a liking to it. Through the 20th century to today, due to its extremely bitter taste, Malört has become a popular test of a drinker's mettle, an alcoholic rite of passage into Chicago citizenhood, or a cruel joke Chicagoans like to play on their buddies visiting from out of town. Mm-hmm. One shot is enough, or too much. It is responsible for hundreds of priceless photos of Malört face on social media. It's probably the safest drink in the city. Nobody's gonna get drunk on Malört. While it's likely the most unpleasant tasting on our list, Malört remains the most defiantly popular, definitively Chicago-style libation. So,
I don't drink alcohol.
Yes.
I don't like the taste of alcohol.
She doesn't like the taste of
so
alcohol.
I'm going to just sniff it and get a taste of it.
Just a little sip.
God bless.
Here you go. Hold it up high so we can see behind the sight.
It's more like cough syrup. And I don't do well with cough syrup. I can't stand cough syrup. It makes me gag and vomit.
Should I get a bucket?
No.
Okay. It even gets through the plug in the nose. Well, let's hear it for Stephanie. She gave it the old college try. You might have to get a bucket. So, now I've had Malört before. We, years ago when I just didn't have a really good job and wasn't making a lot of money, I went to a bar to celebrate a friend's birthday, and a bunch of his buddies, they were younger than I. She can't stand the smell. His buddies were all, again, they were all younger than me by about 10, 15 years, and they were all trying this drink called Malört, and they were shooting it and going, ah! I'm like, what the hell is that stuff? But I couldn't afford, I was barely able to afford dinner for myself, and so I didn't have any money for the shots, so I went around afterward to their empty shot glasses, and I must have looked like one of those weird poor guys. It was different, but when it finally came around to an opportunity to try it, I gave it a shot. So, but I knew from their reactions that it was something that was tough to handle. So, but here we go. We'll take a shot of this stuff. Mm. Yeah, it's certainly not cough syrup. No, it's
It's what cough syrup is made from, I'm sure.
It's like turpentine.
Formaldehyde.
If I've never tasted turpentine, but if I've ever imagined what turpentine would taste like, it's this. So yeah, Malört is, it defies understanding as to why it's so popular, but it's definitely, I mean, it's made in Chicago. It is, like I said, a rite of passion, or a rite of passage. Okay. If we're going to say, this was take 2, but didn't intend for there to be a take 2, there's not going to be a take 3.
Yeah, he's already had 2 shots of his shit.
If this take doesn't work, we're just not doing this fucking episode. So, all right.
Funny story.
Oh.
We were at the grocery store yesterday buying this bottle of crap. Another customer.
Be kind.
Another customer said, "Oh, you're gonna love that. It's great stuff. It's my favorite." And I think he was just part of that whole prank on people who've never had it. I don't know what the hell was wrong. The guy needs to be examined, his brain. But yeah,
he said, "It's my favorite. I love it. You'll love it." And then I laughed, great. And I said, she doesn't drink. Or I said, I've had it before. And he said, well, she'll love it. I said, well, she doesn't drink, so this is for me. And then as we walked away, I said, it's not his favorite. Because this can't be anybody's. It's maybe somebody's favorite joke to play on somebody who drinks. But it's, if you want to try Malört, and you never have, and you want to know what the mystery is all about, you can find it in these places.
Your local grocery store. CH Distillery Tasting Room, 564 West Randolph Street.
The CH Distillery is the distillery that makes Malört today.
Phenom Coffee, specifically for the Malört Chi-Town Latte. Yeah, way to ruin your coffee. 4200 West Irving Park Road. And then, of course, any Binny's Beverage Depot. That's a big liquor store chain here in Chicago. And one other little extra is that right now with cicada season, everybody is doing the cicada-infused Malört just to make your life even more miserable. We're not going to do that. Thank you.
So, normally at the end of our shows, we say enjoy.
No.
But I know no matter how hard I try, Stephanie will not join me in saying that. And it's not really something that you can enjoy, except when you're watching someone else do the shot for the first time. So if that's what you have in your mind, then enjoy. But just, if you feel you must, good luck.
Yeah. Don't puke.
Coming up on the next Chicago Style Eats.
Jim's has said in the past that this is their #1 sandwich for sales.
I think when most people, at least most people in Chicago, when they hear Maxwell Street, the next thing their brain is going to think is Polish. Maxwell Street Polish sausage. So, yeah, I can see that. If you like this episode, click the thumbs up icon below. Don't like it? Let us know in the comments what might make it better. Want to see more Chicago-style eats? Click the subscribe button below so you can get an alert each time we drop a new episode. Don't know what the heck we're doing? Click on the end screen or the link in the description below to see our intro video. Thanks for watching.